So I thought I'd ask you, what's your approach to improvisation?
My approach to improvisation is extremely influenced by whoever I'm working with, because I think that's part of the nature of it. I'm really interested in how interactions with really, really different musicians affect the creation of form. Like, I think hardest about form more than particular tonal modalities or particular rhythmic practices. Like, I work on those things, but I'm interested in the overarching form of pieces being like interesting and unique.
Does imagery have any place in it?
Imagery? I suppose in the sense that you might make a graphic score for an electroacoustic piece.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's something that's very present in how I think about music.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's definitely there, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The reason I asked, I used to improvise quite a bit. I mean, I still do, but years ago, a lot more. And for me, it was I would somehow connect. As soon as the music started, if it was really happening, an image would appear.
Ah.
Yes. And you know, sometimes it would be very amorphous. Sometimes it would be very specific. It could be something in nature. It could be anything in the city.
Yeah.
But then I would make the assumption that everybody's on the same image, and I would go for that, you know, as a story, to tell a quick story. So.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's interesting. I just learned this word in Sweden, flanera, which is like wandering the town, and like I really relate to places in a way. Like when I dream, I don't dream of events or people so much as I dream of places, and in great detail as almost animist entities. And that is definitely a huge part of the imagery I work with when I play. And so that when I'm interfacing with people, there's sort of a place creation aspect for me. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, oh yeah,
yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, it's usually amorphous. Sometimes I can't even articulate what the image is.
Yeah, totally, yeah.
And do you think that being grounded in a tradition, in some kind of tradition, benefits improvisation? Or do you think that improvisation can happen with musicians who are not particularly grounded in any kind of tradition, whether it be Western classical or jazz or some kind of South Indian classical music or whatever?
I think that those are just two different ways. I think they're both valid ways, and that they produce different kinds of music. Like, it's really interesting to me to play with somebody who is grounded in a tradition and has great technique and a very particular and focused practice one day, and then the next day go play with somebody who like dug a broken speak and spell out of the trash and opened it up and plugged some wires in and started poking it with a piece of copper. And like, you know, like I play with both of these sets of people, and I think that makes two different kinds of music, but and I learn and get different things from each.
I imagine that that improvisation will play a pretty important role in the formulation or in the development of compositional ideas and the development of these compositional ideas.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it sounds almost like he's going to make a collage of our imaginations. It's really cool.
Yeah, that's a good way of framing that.
Yeah.
A collage of the imagination. You should hold on to that for a title of a piece.
Yeah, I will. I just thought of it. But it's cool. Yeah.
Bookmark this page and tune in often, as new clips will be added regularly.